Hello guys, and welcome to Mount and Blade Warband, the mod Lords of Calradia. Sorry I haven't been around for a little bit. Life just sort of got in the way, but anyway, we're back here. This game has made an appearance on my channel before, though not this exact mod. So we'll start a new game. Standard diplomacy stuff. Our character's male, our father was a hunter. We spent our early life as a stepchild. We became a smith. And we were forced out of our woodland home. So basically I'm going for a barbarian sort of build from further north than Calradia, so further north than the vague years and all that on this island somewhere up there. We're probably just going to spec into all the combat skills. We can spec into the others later. And as for a name, Vidarr Ulfrkyn. Because that sort of goes with the Nord aesthetic, and if my Norse is right, then that should mean the wide ruling kin of the wolf. Now, for a face, what would a barbarian look like? Well, he'd have a solid chin. It's kind of hard to tell with these models. I mean, what was it? This was a 2010 game, I think. Anyway. But yeah, I wonder what the new design aesthetic is and all that stuff is going to be later on for Bannerlord, because that comes out in March next year. So I give him a bit of a frown. We'll give him the blue eyes skin because that sort of fits with the Nord thing a bit better. That looks a bit too much. Maybe if we could lower them a little, can we? No. Okay, that's fine. A little less of a frown. Make his eyes a bit more wide, a bit bigger as a whole. Make his eyes seem a bit more straight across his face and not sort of with that weird angle. We'll give him a... Yeah, that should be fine. Now, nose size. Shape, yeah, tilt it up a little bit at the end. Big schnoz. Wide schnoz. Okay, looks kind of menacing, but this jaw thing's bothering me. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, I suppose. Cheekbones. If there's one thing that I wish they did before they release Bannerlord is if a couple of years back or something like that they released a a special edition sort of thing, like you know how Skyrim had the special edition and all the graphics were improved and stuff like that. Okay. That looks good. Because he's supposed to be a northern barbarian, so he should look a bit scruffy. Long beard, yeah, that's cool. Done. We'll head to Sargoth. You got two options here. I'm gonna go for go find the inn, because we get this this bandit dude attacking us and the whoa, he's got a bow. And we get the opening quest that way. If not, then you just spawn on the map and you don't get the main quest. Okay, here this merchant dude comes. Probably skip most of his dialogue. Let's go inside. We don't know who might be listening. Yeah. That merchant comes near you to speak. Okay. Go have a yak to him. Let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unweary prey. The watch commanders tell us it's because of the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. But I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems logical that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who help them enter unnoticed and locate particularly tempting targets. Last week they took my brother. I don't know what he was thinking, a lad from a prominent house, blah blah blah. If you can't protect your kin, then people start to think you can't protect your investments, and I can't have that happen. No doubt they'll soon send a ransom demand, but I don't care to pay it. Okay, so here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, blah blah blah. Yeah. don't know. Yeah, we'll go for the interested stuff, because then we get the 100 dinars, and we should also get that bow. Yep, short bow and arrows. How cool is that? Get out of that. Okay. Here we are. Now, we'll go and sell some of this junk. I think we'll probably use the short bow as opposed to the crossbow. Get rid of that. We'll sell the tools, the bolts, and the crossbow. That'll give us 349. That's a solid amount. Hopefully we can get a lance. Now the reason I want a lance is because it makes wrecking sea raiders and stuff like that easier in the early game. The big problem though is that I've got a pretty basic horse, and I've got my armor that I'm wearing at the moment is it's not armor. It's nah. That won't work. But yeah, we'll probably eventually go for a like a full Huskar sort of getup. We'll go talk to King Ragnar, very creatively named. Do I know you? I am Vidarr Ulfrkyn. Do you have anything for me to do? Then I'll hunt him down and execute the law. Okay, Signar of Uxal. That's a typo, because there should be a K in there. Okay, he said he was at Meccan. There he is. Meccan's up there. Let's see. Whoop.
What's this
Hello.
then, eh?
Yeah, a bunch of looters. No. So basically what this is a little exploit where if you retreat and then hit charge again, the map will regenerate. It'll generate one of 3 maps. So if you're in a mostly horseback sort of combat style, and the map keeps wanting to give you this hilly stuff, you can just do that and hopefully you'll get something a bit flatter. You probably won't, but I mean, it is just a bit helpful. It's too short. My archery and power draw is miserable. This isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, nah. Okay, let's get in here. Hey, how's that? We've already got a solid proficiency with a bow anyway, so it wouldn't have made much sense to stick with the crossbow. And plus, it wouldn't fit the barbarian sort of story. Okay. And look at this. 4 damage. Oh, we did kill one of them, so that's not too bad. 77. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should just stick with the Nords for a bit, considering they seem more culturally fitting, or if I should go with the Kurgs for a bit. Because I mean, the Kurgs are probably going to be getting pommeled, but I mean, look at how I'm fighting these guys, like full-on horse archer style. And also the Kurgs are brilliant in open field combat, but because this mod also changes the troop trees, they're a little better at siege combat as well. So, although pretty much, yeah, every faction now has a couple of different troop trees. Yeah, I'll have you for that. I don't know how I'm shooting so straight with this one. Every other time I've tried to use a bow, I've just missed everyone miserably. Yeah, decapitated. Although I suppose this sort of build, it would probably fit a little bit better if I was playing Viking Conquest. Ooh. I wonder if I should do a playthrough on that, because I did look into it a bit, and it's not a very common search. But I mean, hardly anyone watches these videos anyway, so I don't suppose it would matter too much. But yeah, the times when I do strategy games on the channel, they seem to do pretty well, so I'll probably be doing a few more of those. And I haven't forgotten about the other Mount and Blade playthrough that I was doing on the channel, because that ended a bit abruptly. I might go back to that in the future, but at the moment, it's, yeah. I do still have the save of it, so that's fine. Yeah, this is going to be hard because my health is that low. But like I said, my armor is just peasant clothes. But anyway, I think this mod does also add a couple of new little armor sets. I'm not too sure, but I think it does. There we are. So we're not doing too bad for having like 1 hit point left. Yeah. Have it thee, ye lowly peasant. Okay, so that's done. I do like the cinematic camera in this one. It seems a lot more natural than the Skyrim one where you just sort of zoom out. No, we'll sell those. Ragged nomad armor, yep, we'll take that. Okay. So yeah, I'm basically just going to end up taking everything. We'll wear the woolen cap just to free up more space. I can't carry any more. Okay. The whole barbarian thing, I don't think it's fitting that we leave anyone to live, so... Okay, where are they coming from? There we go. Because it was a bit awkward there when I realised there was no music. How good is that? Okay, where is he? Let's see, anyway. Yeah, it's my bloody recording thing's in the way. Oh well. Try to figure this out. Where is he? There he is. I think I should probably try to get up some proficiency in one-handed. Because, I mean, 61 as opposed to, what, that's 77 or something that we've got in bows. It's, yeah. I don't really want the full-on archer build. Ragged, it's the same as what we've got. Get rid of the clubs, because they're just junk. We'll carry one of the clubs, so that way we can still get the money from that. We'll head back to Sargoth to sell all our loot. Yeah, I wonder what cities are going to be in Bannerlord. Because Bannerlord is supposed to be something like 200 years before this, or something like that. Okay. Another thing that this mod does is it makes all the merchants a bit more broke. Well, I would be able to use that anyway. Skull's round shield, that's the small version. Yeah, let's not use that. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm not terribly fond of in this mod, is it's got some of them, they're still called the Huskarl's round shields, but they're smaller than the default ones. He's sort of, yeah, he's just, you got to be a bit more wary of that. That done, we leveled up. That's cool. What are we going to put it into? Charisma. I'm wondering if that's a good choice, because in Norse mythology, Vidarr was the god of silence, so yeah, I probably won't put anything into persuasion at the moment. Put it into athletics. We'll dump that into one-handed. See if we can head over to Meccan. Get this quest done. Okay. Alrighty. What's my health like? It's pretty miserable. I'll have to wait a little bit 44, 48. No! Okay, I'll pay you. Now just go away. How do you stay at a castle? There's looters, no, outlaws. I think we'll just run away from those. It's being raided. What? No! Go away, you boya! You're a pain. I'll ask you something. I can't, but... No! Acting independently. Wow. But that means we can't finish this quest. I mean... Yeah, well. We'll have to come back later on. We'll at least wait until Meccan recovers from being looted. But jeez, that just sucks. Oh well. Yeah, nah. Whatever. I'm not afraid of you filthy dogs. Okay. Now hopefully I can get a few good bits of equipment from these, because they do have padded leather armor, I think, and that's yeah, that's a pretty good thing. It's a little more than the nomad armor that I've got at the moment. It's better than nothing. And if I could get a hood, that'd be a million times better than this woolen beanie that I've got. Where are they? There they are. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to ride back and forth, so that way they try to shoot at me, but they keep missing. So that way that they'll use up all their ammo before I actually get close enough that I can't move out of the way. If that makes any sort of sense. It works better if you're riding a circle around them, but I mean, they're sort of huddled away in their little hidey hole valley sort of spot, so yeah. And my horse is too basic to be able to just ride up the side of the hill, even that sort of shallow hill. If I had something like a step horse or a war horse, that wouldn't be as much of a problem, but I mean, if I had a step horse or a war horse, I wouldn't be facing off against bandits, would I? Okay. I wonder if I should try using my bow. I don't know. Maybe I'll just ride in like an absolute madman. But yeah, you see how we slightly slowed down there? A warhorse, that wouldn't affect at all. And you could ride up some slightly steeper hills and it still wouldn't affect it. Okay. We're probably going to be here for a while. Yeah, apparently, Bannerlord, at the moment it's in, beta testing, so woohoo! 10 years after this one was released, maybe its sequel will finally come out. Oh well, it's not as bad as Independence Day though, I suppose. 20 years later. Although I'm not sure what I think of the sequel for Independence Day. It didn't seem quite as good. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, riding like a madman. But yeah, there are usually two tactics you can use against archers. If there's a small group of archers, then you can just run in, get right up close and personal, and that way they're that close to you that they'll get out their axes or their staffs and they'll try to fight you in melee combat, which is... It's a pretty reasonable option, but that only really works if you've got a decent sort of level and you've got decent armor. So at the moment, I'm still a bit too weak to just do that. The other tactic is orbiting, which is just riding around in circles, having them shoot at you until they run out of ammo. Then they'll have to run at you anyway. Six damage. Bang. What a failure I am at this. I mean, really. There's a slight heal and all my arrows seem to miss. Look at that. 6 damage. 14 damage. 12 damage. I'm going to need to put something into power draw later on just so I can get the damage from my my bow attacks up a bit. At the moment, that's pretty pitiful. Again, 4 damage. This isn't going to get me anywhere. 14 damage, that's not too bad. 13. 4 damage. Too far away. Ah, you peasants. Oh well. Forest bandit deaded. Yeah, there's another one down. And we leveled up. Cool. Now, this is actually going pretty well. I mean, I thought I was going to get absolutely wrecked just by the forest bandits alone, but I mean, it's not doing all that bad. Yeah. Hey! Leave my horsey alone. Nah. Get Shrek'd. Come on, come on. There we go. And I think we might catch him. I don't want that one. I want that one. Oh, yeah. I'm going to need to put more points into horse archery considering how much I'm using it. But yeah, the thing with this game is that horse archery is really powerful for the player, but if you're talking AI, then it's, yeah, nah, just don't even bother. And we've got a ragged hood, which is better than our woolen cap. Take that. I feel a sudden urge to rob from the rich. How will we catch that one? Yeah, it's still looted. How long it's going to take to recover, I don't know. I am salty about that, though. I mean... oh, well. But yeah, in this playthrough, I do plan on starting my own kingdom at some point. But I mean, as to when, I don't know. And I'll also be getting married sometime in this playthrough, just to show you guys the new mechanics in terms of just how you can interact with your partner in this one. Because it's just, yeah. The vanilla game was pretty basic. It's just like, yeah, go buy some bread. It's, yeah. But yeah, I'll leave a link to the moddb page for this one in the description. It says for anyone who wants to check it out. Light Lance. Thank you. Pay 92. Well, that'll be fine. I'm a merchant. Nothing there. Okay. Horse merchant. Vidarr warhorse. No. Yeah, this mod also does add a couple of new horses, but they are way too expensive. Hey, I'm talking like 14,000 for a horse. It's... yeah, it's a bit much. So we'll... wait there for a little while. And they've made peace. That's fine. The peace won't last anyway, so most of the time you'll probably see me just ignoring all the diplomacy ones. We can't do anything with that. No, stay in the castle. Wait here for 1 dinar per night. That's cool. And pay for accommodation. Oy. Stop smoking, but it's still looted. Yeah, that just threw my whole plan out the window, that. So, I mean, I'm just waiting to hopefully be able to go in there and just wreck him. And I mean, I'll be trying to keep this video around the half-hour mark, so I mean, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Kingdom of the Vidarr. Yeah. Sucked in. Your village is getting raided. Whoa, okay. And in comes the horde, and I can't follow them. But by the looks of it, I'm going to assume they're going to try to attack Sargoth. They've all got fairly small armies, so it's probably not going to do much. Yep, 3 of their armies have gone, so yeah, they probably won't get very far. Hey, Swedy's got Ismarala Castle. If Sweden can hang on to that castle, that'll probably be a good little way to start. Yeah, come at me. It's a good little place to start your own kingdom. Because, I mean, you're sort of on the edge of the map, and you're not really fighting the Vaegirs or the Nords to get it, so pretty basic. Now, intelligence. Add more to leadership. Add another point to horse archery, I think. Yep. More into one-handed. And another into pole arms, because we got the lance now, so. Let's see if I can show you guys how the lance works. Just want to try to whittle these guys down a little bit first. Ah, no! Ah, no! Go away! Yeah. I just had the weirdest thought. If this playthrough ended up going so badly, we should just end up renaming our just everything just to be the stupidest, just biggest jokes you could imagine. Yeah. It probably won't be too bad, but yeah, we got the lance out. The best way to use a lance is in first person. To switch between first person and third person, just press R. But look at that, 137 damage. That's an insta kill, even if you're up against Sea Raiders and stuff. It's an epic noob weapon, but it's a great way to gain experience. And the problem is, your horse gets injured, then you pretty much had it. Because at the moment, my horse is already going too slow, I can't use the lance. So, and we've leveled up again. Ah, impaled. You kebab. Aha! Okay. That's done. Take all their junk. Now, I don't think the merchants would have recovered since I sold them all that stuff in Sargoth, so I'll probably head over to Dirim. Oh, no. Yeah, nope. Let's not do that. Okay. To Dirim, marketplace, horse merchant. Just offload all this junk. Okay. That should be it. But that's going to be it for this playthrough. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.